And new this morning, bringing acceptance and compassion to school campuses. A local nonprofit is teaching students across the Sacramento region what it means to have a disability. KCRA 3's Toni Valliere shows how it's opening students' minds and hearts.
With their eyes closed and a cane in hand, students at Spander Elementary in Roseville learn what it's like to be blind.
Excellent.
So it's almost like imagining being someone else, right? To help us understand them better?
It's part of the mission of the nonprofit group, A Touch of Understanding. The organization teaches kids about disabilities and how to be accepting of others, a concept founder Leslie Dedora learned as a child.
I had an aunt who had developmental disabilities, and I remember mistreating her when I was a young child, inadvertently, because I didn't understand her challenges. And then when my mother explained them to me, I was more willing and able to befriend someone who had a disability.
She's been bringing that lesson to students across the Sacramento region since the early 90s.
They begin to realize that someone with a disability is just like they are on the inside.
I was involved in an off-road vehicle crash. I got burned over almost my entire body.
Volunteers like Dwight Lunkley also share their personal stories with the kids. Here he is before an off-road racing accident in 1994 changed his life.
You know, I got in the buggy all in good shape, had all my fingers and toes, and then 3 months later I regained consciousness and missing my hand and my arm.
He also suffered 3rd and 4th degree burns over most of his body. His injuries now serving as inspiration to these kids.
Even if you only make a difference with one child, you know, it's worth it.
In addition to sharing their stories, the group uses props like braces and prosthetics to educate the kids and help them see past the disability.
From using wheelchairs,
because it was hard to turn and hard to function.
This is the Braille writing alphabet chart.
To learning Braille.
I learned that in the beginning you might struggle with trying to read the Braille and stuff, but eventually you'll get used to it.
These hands-on workshops are giving students a new perspective on life.
From the students with disabilities, what we've heard afterwards is everything got so much easier for me in school. The kids started playing with me. I wasn't alone at the playground anymore.
In Roseville, Toni Valliere, KCRA 3 News.
Each year, the group speaks to about 7,500 students. And if you'd like to learn more about the program or volunteer opportunities, we have a link to their website on our KCRA 3 mobile app.